Hello, future me. I hope you're doing well today. As usual, I'll be asking you several questions about what life is like for you in August of 2025. Anyways, time for the first question. How responsible was our boss for the past year? For around what percentage of the time did he remember to count us? And did he make sure to secure us in a box or something before leaving on a long vacation? Because that was the fate of Cherry Grape number 6, and I just wanted to make sure that our bosses actually learned from his mistakes, and he did not put Chubby Grape number 6 somewhere random before leaving on a vacation. Hey, Squid Grape from 1 year ago, and it is currently August 2025, and we almost forgot to meet with you again. But anyways, a lot has changed in the past year, and that means that we are changing less. So the past vacation, which was to Peru, that lasted like 2 weeks, our boss didn't really put us in any special formations because it was only 2 weeks. It wasn't like 5 weeks like last time. 7 weeks almost. But and our boss didn't really check on us that much. But when he did, none of us went missing because so little has changed about us. Our boss just never touches us. But there has been some ants recently, so that's been pretty concerning, but it's only like a few ants per day. It's nothing like before. But yeah. Well, that's great. Good for him. And good for me as well. Because who knows which grape could have been killed if that didn't happen. And that leads me to the next question. How many grapes, oranges, raisins, mulberries, peanuts, all of that, how many do we have? At the moment we have a total of 99 grapes, and everything excluding the red berry families, we have 99. And we also have 110 red berries and 6 seeds. So yeah, there hasn't been any red berry losses, surprisingly, since we got them many years ago. But has there been any grape losses? Has the number gone under 99? And which ones have been lost, if there was? So we've triple checked this, but we do indeed have 99 squishy grapes, peanuts, and red berries and everything again. So we haven't lost anything, but actually we might have lost something because one of those is the new squishy grape that we just got last month. So yeah, we don't know exactly how we had 99 before, because we kind of just counted everything, and we don't know what we counted and what we didn't. But for now, we only have 99. Well, props to my future self for being so responsible. It's my and the other two Squid Grape the God's duties to protect all the grapes. And yeah, I'm just glad that I've continued being a very good grape and making sure that none of the other grapes get lost. Anyways, question 3. How many movies has our boss made? And if he hasn't even made one movie yet, then how far is he on the movie he started quite recently, as of me in the past, or me right now? So we have officially made one movie, and that is the Great Paper Famine movie. I'm pretty sure it's called that. But yeah, that took a absurdly long time. It took like 6 months, probably like 5 months of constant grinding, 6 months total, or 7 months. I can't really remember, but it was a lot. And technically we actually made 2 movies, because our boss is making another movie-ish, but it's not for this channel, it's for his other channel called Doggo Science 2. It got renamed to Doggo Science, but it's also like an hour long, so we can technically say it's a movie. Well, that's pretty good news. He at least finished his goal of making one movie every year, and that's what we were all expecting as well. Because now that I think about it, making one movie a year is a pretty good pace, because that means that all of us can put a lot more effort into the movie to make it as good as possible. And yeah, I'm really excited for when that movie is coming out in the future. I want to see how good it is. Okay, and for question 4, how has this YouTube channel been doing? Has it reached like hundreds and hundreds of subs, or is it still at like around 100 subs? And on top of that, how has Chubby Grape 6, or his ghost, because he died, how has he been influencing this channel? Like, has there been more music uploaded, or has this channel returned to uploading Minecraft maybe? Or maybe have we kept uploading Squidgy Grape prayers every week very consistently? And also, I just want to ask you about the state of our boss's other channels, because Squidgy Grape 10 would be very interested in this. Has our boss still kept his main channel as of now, the Ultimate Human Person, or has he just abandoned it entirely? And how has his other channels been doing, like Doggo Science and Random Musics I Made and Brab? How have they been doing? Because this past summer of 2024 has been a very interesting year for Squidgy Grape 10 and all of our boss's YouTube channels, as his main channel was no longer eligible for monetization. However, one of his other channels got monetized, so that switched up his YouTube grind quite a lot. So of course, YouTube's been pretty crazy for us in the past year, but not really for this channel. This channel's at 131, I think, subscribers, which isn't that much more than before, mostly because our boss stopped uploading that much, and he stopped uploading Minecraft to this channel and to any channels at all. But his other channels, like Random Musics I Made, blew up for a little bit, and then they just all stopped. And he also made another channel called Mangoware that is currently at like 1,000 subs and is growing kind of slowly, but that's gonna die out soon. And basically all the channels are just dying out right now, but soon they won't, hopefully, after our boss drops the new one hour long movie. But we don't really expect to revive the Squidgy Grape channel, because that's gonna be much harder to do than to revive like a normal channel. But yeah, nice. I'm glad to see that we've gotten more members of our community. We can finally hit 100 members, maybe. But yeah, of course, with time passes, we just become more and more old, and we're just all grateful that we didn't meet the same fate as millions and billions of other grapes do, either ending up in someone's stomach or ending up in the stomachs of ants. Well, we don't really think much has changed in the past year. Here are the red berries, and they're still pretty red, but also kind of brown. And here are the grape and cheese in the cups. They've barely changed at all. And the actual Squidgy grapes. And we could say they've probably grown a little bit more Ebola-ish, but that was only for like temporarily. Currently they're not doing much Ebola, so they aren't losing much fluids. And for the rest of them, they're actually living in this new format, which is much more crowded than before, because our boss did like a kind of room renovation. And the mulberries are living here, so are the cranberries and peanuts. The raisins and squashy berry and the Squid Grape 2 and 3 recreations and the mulberries. And everyone's just living here, except for the chubby grapes and squashy grapes, and Soham's grapes and all those grapes. But we haven't changed much because we're all so old. We're all like almost 6 years old. It was so nice meeting with you, future self, and I think that these videos are just so useful for me and the entire community. It lets me, and it lets you or me in the future, it lets us reflect on the past year and plan for the future year to make sure that we're still thriving as a Squid Grape community and we're still improving every day. So yeah, anyways, see you next year, and goodbye for now. Yes, it was nice talking to you, and yeah, we've just changed a lot in the past year, more than you will imagine, and we might not even make a video about this next year. We've just broken so many traditions, but that might be the best for us. So yeah, bye.